बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
बाप दादा बच्चों के पुरुषार्थ की मेहनत अभी तक डायमंड जुबली समाप्त हुई और डायमंड अभी तक क्या हो रहे हैं, डायमंड को अभी तक पिता बनने के पुरुषार्थ में लगे। डायमंड जुबली अर्थात हर ब्रह्मांड आत्मा डायमंड चमकता रहे। आप सोचेंगे डायमंड जुबली हमारी तो थी नहीं, वो तो दादियों की हुई, आपकी हुई या दादियों की हुई, किसकी हुई? आपकी हुई। ये यज्ञ के स्थापना के कार्य की डायमंड जुबली सिर्फ दादियों की नहीं, स्थापना की कार्य की डायमंड जुबली। तो आप सभी चाहे 2 साल के हो, चाहे 12 साल के हो, चाहे 50 के हो, लेकिन स्थापना के कार्य के निमित्त होना कि नहीं, निमित्त हो। ब्राह्मण मानाई ब्रह्मा बाप के साथ स्थापना के कार्य के निमित्त आत्मा वही ब्रह्मा कुमार या ब्रह्मा कुमारी कहला सकते हैं। तो ब्रह्मा कुमार सभी हो या नहीं, पुरुषार्थी कुमार हो, पुरुषार्थी कुमार क्या हो? ब्रह्मा कुमार होना, ब्रह्मा कुमारिया होना कि पुरुषार्थी कुमारिया? ब्रह्मा कुमार, ब्रह्मा कुमारिया अर्थात जन्म लिया और ब्रह्मा बाप के साथी स्थापना के निमित्त आत्माएं। ऐसे नहीं सोचना हम तो अभी नहीं है, हम तो अभी छोटे हैं, लेकिन समय के अनुसार जब समय समाप्ति के नजदीक है तो छोटों को, नयों को इतना ही तीव्र पुरुषार्थ करना ही है। अगर ब्राह्मण है तो, अगर क्षत्रिय है तो झूठी है, लेकिन ब्राह्मण है, ब्राह्मण सो देवता कहा जाता है, क्षत्रिय सो देवता नहीं। तो ब्राह्मण आत्माओं को स्थापना के निमित्त बनना ही है।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light, angelic stage. Remain constantly beyond body consciousness. You experienced Father Brahma as a walking and moving angel without any body consciousness, while performing actions and speaking to others, while giving them directions, increasing their zeal and enthusiasm. He was detached from his body and gave the experience of the form of subtle light. Follow the Father in the same way. Remain constantly beyond body consciousness. Let each one see your form of detachment. This is known as being angelic while in a body. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakt Parivar. Today's day 5. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic: remain constantly beyond body consciousness. So now we will listen to Mohini Didi and then we will have chit chat.
Om Shanti, everyone. Very well, okay. Avyakti Parivar, good. Nice to see all of you. It's different, no? Seeing and just thinking. I talked in Hindi, so there is a lot of reflections. But what emerges, Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba also had a body. Shiv Baba also adopted body. But when Baba walked next to me, what was my feeling? Every person, when they walk with you in the sense of passing by your side or come in front, everyone has different presence, right? But Brahma Baba's presence was angelic because body consciousness and ego of the body, they are two things. At this time, confluence age, or any time, whole cycle, you cannot play part without body, right? So body is my companion. I have to be friendly with body. I have to take care of body, whether it is my hygiene, whether it is health or habits, or very important. This love for body is important at confluence age. And that's not body consciousness. Respect for body is respect for the nature. These 5 elements, we every day say we have to make elements sato pradhan. But then body also the part of 5 elements. Now when you breathe, whatever kind of thought you have, your air quality become that. Even if you can use whatever other things, because what is going in with your thought, that is why they say breath and thought have deep connection. If you are concerned, worried, see your breathing, the speed, palpitation. So it's a very, very close connection of soul and body. Soul consciousness will help to use the body in the sense of, like that is where it becomes transparent. As I said, which I will read, you will hear that Brahma Baba, everyone felt like angel passed. Of course, his Baba remembrance and whatever, that he was able to keep his body very straight, very, very beautiful, I should say. And is love for body. So whether I see body as an instrument, whether I see body as my home, but today I was seeing my body as a temple. I thought if I am becoming goddess, says Baba, 8 powers. So if I have to be Durga, then I need a temple, right? So how do we create an environment, a space where I live? Whether it is an ordinary room or a big room or small room, doesn't matter. But the vibrations of the room, even the things which we have in the room, well, simplicity is one of our, principle, but also very beautiful, nice. When you enter, the goddess is entering the temple. So how do we, this whole topic of give experience to others? I haven't thought much, but since morning I've been thinking that being in the body, the presence of that personality, why someone will look at me with any body consciousness, thought or feeling, cannot. I remember when as a young girl, 16, I came and I will be given direction to go for a talk and return late night alone. At that time, it's not we had cars or anything. So Didi Manmohini used to say, just cover your head and think, I am World Mother. I am Shiv Shakti. Keep chanting that. I remember that suddenly Baba used to come to Madhuban. So I take night train and go reach Wardi. No first class, no reservation. You just go occupy one seat in a corner and you keep practicing. I am World Mother. And you reach safely. Nobody really looks at you even. So it's something like, how do I change the vibrations even of my body? And that is where, then wherever you go, the respect you get is not only for soul, the respect whole being is very interesting, especially these days. I have been thinking how much people respect us. And not only soul, they don't know about soul, but they respect the whole being because whole being is, Baba says, pure now, is praiseworthy, not worship worthy, but we are becoming worship worthy, where even the body will be worshipped in the temples as the idols will be placed there. So, lot reflection had been going on, and I just want to bring to your attention that don't discard body, don't ignore it, don't say anything for body. More you look at body as your image of angel, image of Baba walked in the kitchen. Anyway, like you have to turn around as if someone really, and because of his angelic presence, right? Whatever he did was something, even when he ate, like, Baba sometimes say, or do we say that soul is feeding body? So Baba slowly, slowly will take some, food and then eat. And he ate, of course, what he liked. It's not that he did very simple food. And where Baba's room, outside there is little open space. Now they have covered it. Used to be open. So at 7 in the evening, then after meditation, Baba generally would eat. So Lachu Dadi will bring a little coal stove, not gas, soft coke, the stove, and she will make chapati. No, Baba eats too little or one chapati. She will make hot. Baba used to like moong dal. No? The very particular kind. I can make it, but I've taught Bhumi, but still they call it makhani dal. Not makhani like Punjabis, but there's another. So Baba will eat with dal, that roti. It's not he had two sabjis or especially nighttime. So I'm just giving example that respecting your own body, the way you eat, what you eat, and nothing. No, Dadi Janki had a formula: eat everything. I don't eat, but little. Sugar, don't eat completely. Then one day you just take a bar of chocolate and say, "Oh, I haven't eaten. I really want to eat." It's all right. Eat little. Salt, everything. Eat little so that body can. So Baba had really a style of living. And style of living is not for the soul in the body. The way he walked, every morning in Bombay, he will walk by Marine Drive. It's a seaside walk. Because that's where, when Baba came, he used to stay in a bungalow there. And people will just go, see, he's walking. They walk, they turn around to see who was that. Everyone, I myself had been with Baba a few times walking there. Baba used to invite us to stay with him in Bombay when I was very new. People say, "Oh, when you have holidays, just come, stay with me." And so we used to see everyone turns around as if they pass someone. Oh, that was different. Let me look again. So I think that body consciousness, ego of body is different. But 5 elements has given us a gift. How can we recognize, or how can, our features, our everything is on the body, right? Not on the soul. But then Baba definitely says that face is the index of mind, or sometimes the features and the nature of the soul emerges based on the virtue. So Baba also gives some indications about body. So you have to love your body, but also free from body consciousness. And that is what today, if you listen carefully, Baba is telling us the method, how to do it. So tomorrow, whole day, our practice will be based on what Avyakt, the signal is for tomorrow. Very beautiful. So never forget that universe, 5 elements have given you a gift of body. Keep it as a gift properly. And now body conscious means dresses of not that kind, and making body very artificial, including eyes and hands and nails, everything not real. We have everything natural, right? A lot of people know Dadi Janki went to San Francisco to see one of our brother who had surgery, open heart surgery, and all the nurses are saying, "What kind of cream you use? What kind of face cream?" Because she's 80 plus and her face was sparkling. So it was not cream, right? It was her inner. So how to maintain ourselves is also important. And one time she called one of, she happened to be my family member. "Why you are like this? What's your age?" "Daddy, I'm only 70. Look at you all." So she never, aging of body is a process. You can't get it stopped. So I jokingly say, "Look at me up from up. My portrait is good." you know, I jokingly, in the sense of maybe there is little walking difficulty, but 90% everything is very good. So respect your body, still be free from body conscious, definitely from ego of the body. That ego is something which hurts body in some way or other. This is, you are creating our relationship with elements of whole universe. The way you treat your body, or the way you look at elements, and bring back that also into your body. So it says, remain constantly beyond body consciousness. you experienced Father Brahma as a walking, moving angel. Without any body consciousness, while performing actions and speaking to others, while giving directions, increasing their zeal, enthusiasm, he was detached from the body and have the experience of the form of a subtle light. He did it. Baba is Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba, then Brahma Baba in his body. You know, when Shiv Baba came in Brahma Baba, the way he gave the history was amazing. And I immediately knew it's my father. He used to say, yes, brother, father, Bab Dada. So this is the time for all of us, month of January. We do whatever we do, but internally to be angelic, walking in the dining room, doing karma yoga, cooking, whatever one is doing, do it in that angelic stage. I think you will really enjoy it. Follow the Father in the same way, and that is remain constantly beyond body consciousness. Let each one see your form of detachment. This is known as being angelic while being in a body, while in the body. So it seems every word to be very subtle, deep. Everything becomes real when we practice and experience even little bit of that. Otherwise, all that is in the intellect. Whether you do it in the morning or before sleeping or tomorrow, even whatever we're doing, but attention inside should be on this effort. Om Shanti. Pani.
Shanti. Avyakti Parivar. This is a new sweet situation for me to be sitting in the Avyakti Parivar room along with Didi and with many of the senior teachers in the USA. And so
Yes.
yeah, ready to go?
Just a minute.
Right. I'm remembering as you were talking about Brahma Baba, one of the things Daddy Janki used to refer to was his fragrance. Was that your experience too?
I know that everyone has what they call it body
Odor.
odor. See, purity, cleanliness, hygiene, combination of that it's a kind of very pure vibrations. But also, why I'm remembering, because recently I gave about 45 or 40 little rose sprays I got
nice,
for
nice.
Christmas to give
Yeah.
everyone, and little rose, hand cream. So something called rose water, not perfume. That was in Yagya very common. Let's say even if I went out in train or once in a while I had to be in hospital, I will put on my handkerchief and put inside so that I'm smelling not what is outside, but what is here.
Right.
Very, very light. But there is some kind of smell, I shouldn't say it adore, but was very pure, like feelings of more purity than rose. But that's what really used to be. So that's what I realized, that how simple room was, how simple he was, but how royal and pure and angelic, and so he maintained not only body, but the room was like also, very, very few things in the room. That's why this time when we were making room in Shantivan, I said, no gift, no clocks. I don't want any gift from anywhere. Just let's have plain, so that when we sit, it's more angelic. And so I told them, don't bring any gift. Some brought me such, no, I'm not going to take anything. So I think looking at Brahma Baba and thinking all of us on a journey for so many years, and we might be concluding. So create that your presence, which give the experience of angelic state. That's the whole aim. And that's what I think you all had been talking about. Baba said, you have given message, long now give experience, not by commentary, especially said, not through words which we are creating, but through our presence. So how do I make my soul and body both into that beautiful and pure space, that if I am around, the feeling we had from Brahma Baba.
Yeah.
Like Mama, you could feel the power, even when she's passing, setting, you could just feel increasing zeal, enthusiasm, but still in angelic state. Giving direction and in angelic state. Just imagine the way we direction. To ask me how people come to me and say, oh, they tell us, oh, this one says, this one doesn't even, has lot of ego. This is because it's true. We are not, humility and love and respect for anyone. Nobody is our worker or volunteer. Everyone has given their life to Baba, right? And we all are helpers. Or today I like Baba keeps saying instruments for establishment. Everyone has given their life for Baba. So that respect. So angelic behavior, that gives experience to people.
I'd not thought about this before, what you had said, that, the quality of your breath creates the air around you, that everything is emanating something all the while, even as you breathe, your breath, everything. But back to this thing of, Baba said today something along the lines, the more that you remember Baba, the more that he will give you light. But I was also thinking, I saw it up there, like Avyakt silence. So should I be going for the light, or should I be going for the silence? And to tell me more about the silence, is it a thing that is accumulated? And how to accumulate it? And how to then use it?
See, mind has all the qualities, talking, silence, whatever it is. And one is called, like, she has a very calm nature, it's calm mind. She has a lot of patience, it's the mind. So silent mind is where you don't want to think too far, in the sense of investigating, getting more information, all the time interest in what is happening, interest, this kind of mind is there. But a mind which is silent, in the sense, like today, many times I was saying, let me go to that space of, I was doing a lot, because I always say Yagya, my family. So in the morning, few hours, on telephone, I keep saying, doing. But internally, like many times, I said, oh, I have to go to be into this awake silence. And it depends on how long it takes. But if you have acquired or kind of made your mind silent mind, it does then stops. It does then stop. It's not, it keep going on and on and on. But if it does, then you have to practice what Baba says, go into silence. So silence is not really not thinking, but silence is going back to your eternal home.
But it becomes a power. I want to know about the accumulation of it and
Yeah, because
how
then
to use it to take from that stock, how to
thinking as much as necessary is very, very important. Thinking is necessary, I must say, because if you don't think, someone has to think for you, right? So you think what you have to think. But repetitively, excessively, unnecessary, all that shouldn't, somewhere you say enough. What I do for anything, if I've spent 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, that's it. This was enough for this. I don't need to use more time or more thoughts for that. So I always look at how much I should spend on what. And if I found that this far you can go, that's it. Some people kind of keep going on and after. So somewhere they have to acquire this nature of silent mind, where you think everything, you think appropriately, accurately, right time, but you don't keep thinking. Again, it's a lot of practice that what I have done, what I have said, oh, I shouldn't have, this shouldn't have. So Brahma Baba finished morning, walking to the room. Whatever Baba spoke last Kalpa, Baba spoke just now. Why? Because go further. Don't go at the back and say, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have. That is also in a way waste of lot of energy of mind too. So one of the important thing which I am, even yesterday when I was offering more, what is mixed in the thought? Is it past? Is it future? Is it concern? Is it like today someone was talking to me, needed some, as I say, spiritual booster, and was that how many thoughts stay with Baba's remembrance. In the sense, internally they are affected me, whether it's people's opinion or their stages, or let's say you are responsible for students and they're not improving, so you get concerned. Should I be, especially month of January, so to keep that thought eternally loveful with Baba. And I think that silence where there is a stage is the true silence. Because from eternal it becomes original. That means then divine and pure and all that. So silent mind is not also not thinking. But silent mind is when you are really with your true self and experience that. And as much we accumulate, do it, that's the presence we create. Like Dadi Janki stood on the stage and 3 minutes of silence, whole crowd is silent. And we keep telling, please be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. And they don't become quiet. And she had stand up, a small figure, and just stand on the stage and look around. Everyone is quiet. So the accumulation is the power by which others also can experience it.
Right. But is it something that you've noticed in your own self?
Oh,
The accumulation? You could actually see the difference from before. And along with that, when I think of Brahma Baba, the feeling is almost that he never had a thought for himself. That's how it appears to us, that he only ever was thinking about the children and about service and everything. So when you were saying that from early morning you were churning certain things, do you see that in yourself too? Like, are there some thoughts, okay, I'll allow this amount for myself, for my health, and then the rest is for others? Is it just, does this become a natural thing of thinking for the whole? At some level, I think so.
Different, no? Whole day is different. Like, I definitely remind myself that some of remembrance has to be like fire of yoga to burn whatever is left from the past. And I was telling someone that we don't have sinful actions to be burned. They got burned. But there are traces of those sanskars which could emerge. And so I do spend time where I don't think of world or anyone. I say it's for the soul to purify whatever is there. And then of course I extend to wherever I am, that family, and then go towards the world too. So divide the time. And especially more, I have 2 hours in the morning. And in 2 hours, I start with myself and then go on. And then it's like I'm with the universe and love to everyone, peace for everyone, like this. So I do all, same is during day, very occupied, but then on the other side, I just go into deep silence also. Because it's big family, no? Yeah, children, grandchildren, more grandchildren, more.
So
in the sense of,
can you see, I mean, because yours is such a long life as a BK, do you sometimes reflect on how you were at the beginning and in relation to Baba and even those who were the seniors and where you've reached yourself now? I know there's no.
I don't reflect, but they come, emerge. That, sometimes first time when I went, like whole thing will come. Oh, I went and sat in front of Baba on the floor, and those days you all know that Baba used to hold us in his arms, and the experience just comes back. It was 2.5, 3 minutes. It's like somebody cleaned me. My all sins have gone. Somebody has I just felt so much purity. I still, that feeling is in me of that purity when I was with Shiv Baba or Bab Dada. Many things just emerged. Baba's joy, looking at pictures and dancing alone, super sensitive joy. He's alone and dancing. And so many, many beautiful scenes emerged. Like today, we have been lived a life proper in the sense of renunciation, 100%. And also then we are also trained in service for certain things. So I remember Jagdish Bhai sometimes that if you have to go and meet a VIP, let's say Prime Minister, we go. So 8 of us are there. You will introduce organization. You will talk about why you have come. All that Dadi Gulzar in the end will give blessing. So we were trained. Like here, if we go, anyone talks, anyone says anything, that's not what it is. So a lot of things keep emerging once in a while. But I didn't feel 60 years, I must say. I'm so delighted with new things and new opportunities, and whether it is being or whether it's doing both. In being too, because one of the direction Baba gave me about trance, that don't use it personally, that I don't go and ask Baba. So when I had to ask something, I will go to Dadi Gul, look at my picture with Baba.
Right. I've seen
So
that.
I was 22 years old. But I shouldn't say it ego or not, but I had a good personality. And of course, I was in university. This is the Chief Justice of India, B.K. Sinha.
Is that Jagdish
And
behind?
I am the one who is hosting Brahma Baba in one of the VIPs, Dr. Mathur's home, whose grandson is in San Francisco. You know what is his name? Atam Daya.
Atom.
So that's it, their home, their sitting room. And Brahma Baba stayed there for 20 days, 21 days. So it's Jagdish Bhai with the white cap.
Yeah.
And they asked me to meet, sit when he is there. So that's the favorite picture I have.
Beautiful.
You know how much, that's why I say in my life, I should have it. You have to be trusted. You have to be loved. That's all gift one can have in the life. And that's I had from everyone. Look at Baba. You sweetly talk to him. Chief Justice sitting on the floor. And he's so listening to Baba carefully. Mm. I mean, it's whole life question, you know. So beautiful things happen, lot of beautiful.
Do you remember the conversation? How did you do that?
Conversation.
Oh, look.
Look, they do that. There is one brother, he colors all photographs. And we tell him it was black and white. So this is
good.
color.
At least he didn't put
Conversation,
you
I
in
won't,
colour.
I won't remember. But just whole presence and feeling was very good. You know, one time Dadi Janki always says, you know, you all say that one, she always mentions that how I got more respect than her all time. Because of
Recurring
language
story.
and all that. So 22 journalists coming first time to Abu. So Baba said I should go because I did journalism. Plus, you know, you have a way to speak. And
English as
Radhi
well.
Janki said, I will meet them. Baba said, no,
No.
Mohini will meet. So
She never got over
she
that.
never forgets that. But then I gave her always a lot of respect. No, that was because, you know, the language and all that.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Mm. Even, you know, first one time we had press conference, first press conference, 85 journalists came in Abu, Nom Shanti Bhavan. So Jagdish Bhai was main spokesperson and I was second one for the organization. That means when people have inquiries, so either he will answer or I will have to answer. So Jagdish Bhai also had lot of trust, you know. So, you know, with sometimes brothers, they get little argumentative, right? And the sisters are there. So every time he will look at me because they were asking so many questions. And when I stand up and talk, they were very well mannered and the way they asked was very good. And that is what happened few years ago in Yagya. A very big situation happened. And they realized because sisters are not in front. So at that time they said, oh, you all should be in front. You all should. So I said, but then you all took over. So do it. Why now we have to be? I'm just saying that why Baba has put sisters in front. And so that was many stories like that. Mhm. So yeah, many things I remember. I enjoy then sitting and suddenly a scene comes and I say, oh, let me enjoy that. You know? Like people enjoy the taste of food. I enjoy the experiences of my life. And never, you know, a lot of people say, you wore these clothes for 58 some years, never got bored. Some people will ask me that, never you thought you could have different. Oh, I said, I will never think. I wish everyone to have like this. So yes.
Valuable life and the ability to make the same thing for other people.
Yeah.
I saw something just yesterday at the airport, a quote from an American author, and it was, the real responsibility of freedom is to free others. And so that's a definition of our lives.
That is why anyone who is with you or under you, we should never try to train them the way we want. Allow them to bring their qualities, their specialty, because you need that.
Yes.
You don't need another person like
yourself.
Why will I need a person another like me?
True.
But alliance should happen. We should agree. Even if we disagree, argue, but we don't have any difficulty or problem that they have conflict. And respecting everyone's personality, because they need those sanskars. If they don't have, you know, when I look at Gayatri, she had been with me, I didn't realize. She said since 75. She had to be what she has to be. It's all right whether I like it or not. I tolerate. Doesn't matter. And today we are really best friends in a way. The support she gave me during this time. She stayed 2-3 nights in hospital. Whole night she will sit and I will say, no, I don't really need anyone. So I think that I just have love for everyone, whatever.
It's interesting with people, and that's like, for me, a perfect example. What appears on the outside that people first see and are like, maybe not easy with, but then when you get to the real deep sanskar of that person, their nature is very caring.
Mm. No, one time I complained to her father. I said, she has to learn this. He said, you need her. In New York, you are very gentle. You need a person like her with you. So we are in the house and she hears a noise. So she started going down. I said, where are you going? She said, to see who is there. I said, we shouldn't see, even if they are thieves or anything. But she's going, so she's brave, right?
Yeah.
And this Raj, another example. She says, she said, if you pass from here, do anything, I will break your both legs. real New York person. We invited Raj. It's her 80th birthday. We want to celebrate her 80th. She's the first student, not first. She had taken Gyan somewhere to come to New York Center.
No.
Yeah, that is the first center. Oh, you took, who gave you course? Gayatri? Sita. You know who I was remembering? I don't know if I should say. Is Sita. Is her Lokik older sister.
Mm-hmm.
So Dadi Prakashmani came to Guyana. On the way, her flight, there was blackout in New York. Her flight was in somewhere. And she called me after reaching India. No center in America. Why are you sitting there in Guyana? What are you doing? We need a center in America. No, Gayatri's father, uncle was like, he always did what Yagya wanted. So they thought where to go. Money is not, because I knew a lot of families from India. So they kept saying, no, Shambhai, Chandrubhai, all these were there for money. So Sita took a scholarship to be with me so that we can rent an apartment. And that is why I offered Bhog for Bansi Bhai. Generally, we don't, because he was the one, and that he said, we will find an apartment for you. And Geeta, her daughter was 3 years old. She will leave her with us, with her orange juice and everything when she goes to job. And she used to work in embassy, Indian consulate, Dollyvan. So she knew a lot of people also. And very nice person. And even he was not in Gyan or meditation, anything, but a lot of respect. So Sita and I lived, and then Gayatri used to come in her, pant and top, and like her costume was like military, and she will come, stay with me 1 week, brush the carpet. We had no vacuum cleaner. And the way she brushed, every dust thing will come out. We sit there for an hour and do it. Only sabji she used to know to make is eggplant potato. Very nice one. That's all she knew. Maybe some pasta. Barley soup was later.
No.
So Sita,
History.
I know that there is a little bit settling going on. But when I came to know that she said, Sita, you just stay in Baba's home. You were the first one with me for so many years. This is your home.
Yeah.
And yesterday I was talking about that circumstances should increase the percentage of trust, not lose it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think today if she shares, she will share that how much. Because I want the instrument to be ready and go back and serve. Because they, what qualities those old souls have, you don't find today.
Yeah.
Even you can find a good lecturers, good center coordinator, but to yagya, now for yagya is very old ones, 30 years, 40 years old. That's how they stayed on. Good, very good example. So I was remembering many things I remember, but
We enjoy the stories, the history. Yeah.
Dadi Janki used to say, who else will tell stories? And now I say, who else will tell stories? It's lovely.
Thank you so much, Didi. That was lovely.
You want to hear stories with both of you sometime?
I was remembering, I was saying to somebody, remembering, because I had traveled a number of times with Didi to Latin America, Argentina, Brazil, Philippines, various, and they were always wonderful, wonderful experiences,
They used to
I don't
think
even know
that
why she took us, but
she's a VIP, she gets to travel. So when we go there, they are tired, so they change and just sleep. For me, there is interview, then, not a single minute free. So she's realized, I now realize that what it means to travel. I remember that, especially with Bodyman and one other. Everyone thought, oh, it's luxury to go. Today she's going here, tomorrow she's going here. But when they went with me, then they realized that
the only thing we could do was iron her saris.
that also one or two burned myself.
Actually, the persons in this room,
Who?
Dorothy burned your sari. I didn't. Dorothy did.
No, I took different people every time I went, so it's good. Yeah, we travel a lot. Dorothy went, yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's a big family. Geeta Ben went with us to Russia. And when she reached there, she didn't have visa. So they put her back in the flight. She thought she doesn't need it anyway. Then she came back after 1 day or so. So anyone expressed that, can we go? We try to take them. Okay.
Memory lane.
Shanti, thank you so much, Didi and Vadiben. You took us into past beautiful stories, and we look forward for more. Thank you. And now there's important announcement for tomorrow. In month of January, we are doing bhakti every day, but there will be something very special tomorrow. Tomorrow in the evening, 5 to 6:15 p.m., there will be a powerful meditation experience, inspiration, and that will be with Mohini Didi. So everyone is welcome to join, especially at that time. You can join Avyakt Parivar. Okay, and tomorrow's schedule in the morning, 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Amrit Vela, conducted by Latin America Angels, and then Bhakti continues with Hindi Avyakt Murli from 7 to 8:30 a.m. Bhakti continues then in the afternoon, Avyakt the children class from 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avyakt the youth class from 3 to 4 p.m. And then Bhakti will continue, and then in the evening, 5 to 6:15, we will have meditation with Mohini Didi special, and then Hindi series, English series, and Avyakt journey. Welcome to Avyakt journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969, multi-million-fold fortune and blessings.
Avyakt Murli. Turn away from Ravan and be in front of the Father. 27th of May, 1972. There should be such a difference that they immediately understand that this is not an ordinary place, that your knowledge is not ordinary. Only when there is such an influence will you understand that you're revealing your authority. Just as the authority of the scriptures is visible in those who relate the scriptures, in the same way, authority should be revealed in your every word. This is the final stage, is it not? People should be able to recognize the authority from your words, your face, and your activity. In the world nowadays, when some officers of even a little position are engaged in a job, they show their work to be of such authority. They have that intoxication. They perform every task with that intoxication. So they are the ones who have authority of giving limited visions, but this is the alokik, imperishable authority. To those who move along while keeping the Father with such authority, personally in front of them, Namaste. Second murli. Effort to become the Ashtadevta and special deities in the future. 31st of May, 1972. Do you constantly perform every action while considering yourself to be a Shiv Shakti? Does your image adorn with the ornaments and the image with 8 arms constantly remain in front of you? To be one with 8 arms means to have 8 powers. So do you constantly and clearly see your form of the embodiment of 8 powers in front of you? It is remembered of the Shaktis that are absorbed in Shiv Baba. So do you constantly stay in Shiv Baba's remembrance? Shiva and the Shaktis are praised together. The soul and the body are together. Whilst the soul is playing its part through the body in this world, they cannot be separated. In the same way, Shiva and the Shaktis also have such a deep connection. This is why there is the praise of being Shiv Shaktis. So do you constantly experience the company, or is there simply the praise? They should be such constant company that no one can ever separate this company. No one can ever break this relationship. Whilst having this experience, constantly move along while being the embodiment of all powers merged in Shiva. And then Maya will never cause any obstacles in your love for Baba. It is said, 2 together are equal to 10. So when Shiva and the Shaktis are both together, can anyone do anything to such Shaktis? No other Shakti can attack you or defeat you when you are in the form of double Shakti. To be continued. Om Shanti.
जिस पर चलकर जीवन बनता मंगलमय सुखदाई, मुख पर दिव्य उजाला हो, आंखों में ज्ञान का अंजन, प्रेम के मोती की माला हो, मर्यादा का कंगन, चरित्र निर्मल हो और छवि उज्जवल हो, संयम ही सबके जीवन का संबल हो, ब्रह्मा के श्रीमुख से यही सुना, सबसे बड़ी पूंजी है पवित्रता, ब्रह्मा के श्रीमुख से यही सुना, सबसे बड़ी पूंजी है पवित्रता। पवित्रता की इस पूंजी को करके जतन संभालो, श्रेष्ठ कर्म कर अपने को मानव से देव बना लो, सब हो सरल स्वभावी, वाणी में सहजता हो, दिव्य गुणों का ताज सबके सर पे सजता हो, दृष्टि में शीतलता, हृदय में धीरज हो, जग में रहें यूं हम जूं जल में नीरज हो, महका महका मन हो खिला खिला, सबसे बड़ी पूंजी है पवित्रता, महका महका मन हो खिला खिला, सबसे बड़ी पूंजी है पवित्रता, तन एक मंदिर हो, मन एक दर्पण हो, हर आचरण हमारा पावन पावन हो, प्रभु ने हम बच्चों से यही कहा, सबसे बड़ी पूंजी है पवित्रता, प्रभु ने हम बच्चों से यही कहा, सबसे बड़ी पूंजी है पवित्रता।
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.